Greetings everyone, myself Tanuja Raj, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Mana Tirumala Naikar College. So in today's class, we are going to see cost accounting subject. In cost accounting, we are going to deal with cost accounting standards. So in this presentation, we will be discussing about introduction of cost accounting standard, purpose of cost accounting standard, advantages of cost accounting standard, and difference between cost accounting standards and FAR, that is CAS and FAR. So first, introductions. So first of all, cost accounting standards are structured guidelines issued by the Institute of Cost Accounts of India. So these standards define how to regulate cost, how to allocate overheads, how to treat labors, materials and expenses. So think of cost accounting standards like a rule book of cost calculation. So without cost accounting standards, one company may inflate cost or another may hide expenses. So when we have cost accounting standards, everyone follows the same method. Cost becomes comparable and reliable. So next, purpose of cost accounting standard. So why this cost accounting standard is being implemented? What is the use of this cost accounting standard? So first one is to standardize costing principles and used across industries. So first of all, we have to frame a standardized system across the industries so that it will be easy for everyone to follow a same method or a format, and it will be easy while comparing the cost sheets of two different companies or two different industries. It will have a same particular format, only the amount will be vary and the expenses made on some particular products will differ. So that is the first thing. And next one is to ensure uniformity in cost accounting practices. So the second point is it will create a uniformity, equality between different organizations who are operating in the same industry or different industries without hiding a particular expenses, which are very key into that. And third one is to improve accuracy of cost determination while defining a standardized cost accounting systems. All the costs related to product, job, service became more accurate and reliable, where there will be no fraudulent or misappropriate numbers will be entered. And fourth one is to provide a transparent and comparable cost data. So it will help in producing a transparent way of comparing data between two different organizations or between two different industry organizations operating in different industries. It will help on it. And fifth one is to reduce cost manipulation in contract and tenders. When we are following a standardized system or format, contractors and tenders who are getting government contracts or private contracts, they will not create any misrepresentation or inappropriate items which is not being actually included. So this helps with this cost accounting standard helps in reducing the cost manipulation. So without this cost standard rules, companies may also inflate or deflate the cost to gain more unfair advantages for their companies. And sixth one is to help government regulatory bodies evaluate the cost reliable. So it will help the government bodies to compare various costs like price fixation, subsidies, concessions or orders is being allowed based on the cost sheet prepared. So government gives concessions and subsidies to each and every industries based on the cost sheet they have been submitted. So it may lead to create, when there is no standardized cost accounting system, the companies may create a system or a format which is being more flexible and advantageous for them. So this will be negative in the perspective of government. So to avoid that perspective, it cost accounting of a standardized cost accounting system is being used. So next one is to support financial decision making based on the paper cost and information. So this CAS helps to ensure that the cost information used for the decisions is being more reliable and accurate, so that the better financial planning is being utilized and the use of resources is up to the core and efficient, and no resources is being left over or wasted. And last one is to ensure fair pricing, especially in cost plus contract. When this cost accounting system helps in fair pricing, that is whenever some businesses are giving their work to contractors based on the contract amount quoted. This will help them to quote a fair price without having their additional profit also. So this reduces especially in cost plus contracts. And next one is advantage of CAs. So the main advantages of CA is, first one, reliable cost data. The cost data what is being given in the cost sheet is 100% reliable and accurate. No false or misrepresentation of data is being provided on terms of numbers. And second one is better comparison. We can compare, as already have said, we can compare cost sheet of two different companies operating in the same industries, or two different companies operating in a different industry with a standardized cost format system. And third one is cost control. We can easily identify where the cost is being utilized more unwantedly, and we can regulate it and control the cost according to it. And fourth one is it creates a trust between firms and governments. So when government is providing some subsidies or concession based on the cost sheet provided, it creates a trust for the government that the cost sheet provided by the company is trustworthy, 100% accurate, and no misrepresentation and false is being done on it. So it creates a good name and goodwill. It also creates a good name and goodwill for the companies. And next one is difference between CAS and FAR. So the first one is CAS, Cost Accounting Standards, and FAR. FAR is nothing but Financial Accounting Regulation. The first point is CAS is used for internal use, and second one, Financial Accounting is used for external reporting. And CAS focuses on cost, Financial Accounting focuses on profit. For example, CAS, the cost of production is calculated, whereas in FAR the profit statement is being calculated on it. So the CA is being verified through a cost accountant. A cost accountant will verify the cost accounting standard, and FAR is being verified by the financial audit. A financial audit will be conducted, and this will be verified by the financial audit. So type of standard in CAS, we will define the standard like CAS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each standard is for each thing. Like CAS 2 is for capacity of the goods. CAS 7 is for employee cost. Like that, each standard is for each particular expenses made by the company. Whereas in FAR, it is for the broad financial standard like GAAP, IFRS, and Indian Accounting Standard. It is used. The type of standards in FAR is GAAP, IFRS, and Indian Accounting Standards. And the reporting frequency of the CAS is monthly or quarterly. It is being reported. This cost accounting standard will be prepared monthly or quarterly based on the company specification or need, and it is entirely used for internal use only, whereas FAR is reported quarterly and annually, and it is for statutory reportings. So the conclusion of this concept is, in India, CAS is being used by the governments, whereas important is defense, railways, and PSUs. Even the startups use cost data for pricing decisions. CAS also ensures fair pricing, accurate costing, better decision making. Without CAS, companies can manipulate cost effectively and easily. And also it creates that CAS has reduced the cost manipulations and misrepresentations of data large. And also CAS brings uniformity and fairness, prevents manipulation and fraud, helps in pricing control and decision making. And at last, if accounting shows profit, cost accounting shows truth. Thank you.